Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital 2-week spoilers for September 15th through the 26th see Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, accused, and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, is spitting mad. On Monday, September 15th, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, tries to de-escalate the tension between Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud, and Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Getty, who has just slapped her daughter. Nina is telling Britt how much she and her mom, Liesl, grieved her when they thought she was dead from the hook killer. It's such a miracle she's alive. Nina is pressing Liesl to apologize for slapping Britt, but Liesl says she's only sorry that she wasted any time grieving Britt, who is yelling at her mom that she is the monster that Liesl raised her to be. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, gets new evidence on a case. So maybe the cops found what Brick, Stephen A. Smith, had hidden in Drew's safe. Anna is telling Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, that Drew is Adair Turner's Nazneen contractor. Problem now, obviously about the judge thing, not about the attempted murder. Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, is quite upset with Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Vaughn, and is saying that their little stunt will cost them. The little stunt of them shagging at the beach. Carly tells someone that she's hurt, and it may be about Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, pushing her aside, which is long overdue. Drew is manipulating Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, to do what he wants. This is, of course, after he fired him, but Drew is walking that back and wants Martin to make sure the police never see that evidence. He doesn't know about the stuff that Brick put in the safe, unless somehow Martin found it before the cops did. Otherwise, I assume it's the Portia Robinson, Brooke Care stuff. Jason tells Carly and Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, that Britt is alive and someone faked her death and went to great lengths to do so. I also wonder if there's a chance he may break his promise to Jocelyn and tell Carly she's a WSB agent. Marco Rios, Adrian Anchando, corners his dad, and I wonder does he think Sidwell, Carlo Rota, had Drew shot? Tuesday, September 16th. Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Muncy, is encouraging Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. Perhaps she's going to tell him that he should ask Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos, out. Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, chats with Molly, and they may be discussing if one or the other knew that Rick was leaving Port Charles. Of course he's not. He's tied up with a ball gag in his mouth. Emma Scorpio Drake, Bradine Bruner, and Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Massa, get upsetting news, and it may be that Outback is still missing. Emma may stress about that since Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, was reportedly doing his tests on animals like dogs and monkeys. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, shares something with his aunt Ava Jerome, Maura West. He may tell her that Britt is alive, and he almost called Brad Cooper, Parry Shen, to tell him. Nina completely snaps. It could be about Willow Tate, Kathleen McMullen, going back to Drew. It could be on Liesl or Britt. Wednesday, September 17th. Cody is shocked. Maybe something about Molly. I'm hoping he finds Rick. Somebody's got to find Rick, right? Because that's hilarious. Chase shares some info with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and I'm assuming it's about their Drew murder investigation. But you never know since they're in the same family as well. Jason gives out some upsetting news on Wednesday, and Kai Taylor, Jen's Austin Astrup, is alarmed. I wonder if he's figured out that his print may be found on the baseball bat at Drew's, which should be no big deal. Kai's been to Drew's house, and he could just say he touched it. It's not like Drew was bludgeoned. Britt has an unsettling encounter on Wednesday, and I wonder if it is Professor Dalton, who knows she should be in Croatia working on the research on his theories. Thursday, September 18th. Charlotte Casadine, Blue Z. Burke, opens up to Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning. I wonder if she's going to tell her mom how much she misses her papa Valentine Casadine, James Patrick Stewart, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, and Jason do some bonding, and it could be over their worry for Monica Quartermain, Leslie Charlson, or their dislike of Drew, or both. Gio needs some help from Sunny, and Molly has a secret on Thursday. It could be her crush on Cody. It could be her new romance novel, or maybe some info on the Drew bribery case since she works in the DA's office. Britt has to push her pride aside on Thursday, and it could be with Jason, or it could be with her mom Liesl. On Friday, September 19th, we have Lulu springing into action to help an accident victim. No word on who is in the accident. Obviously, it's important for it to make it into the spoilers. Gio comes through for Emma, and I'm wondering if he finds Little out back. Drew has bad news that's delivered from Elizabeth. And I wonder if it's about his injuries. You'd think that would be a doctor. It could be about something with Monica, because she's obviously getting sicker soon, or maybe about Scout Kane, Cosette Abinant, and Willow who are staying with her. Daddy Morgan, Asher Jared Antonizin, is pleading with somebody on Friday, and it might be Drew. He really wants to see Scout, or it could be Willow asking if he can see Scout. Jason admits his regrets when talking to someone. This may be with Britt, and he may tell her that he's sorry that he set her aside for Carly. The week of September 22nd through the 26th, we've got Lulu making a decision. So, is she going to let Charlotte visit Valentine in Steinmauer prison or not? Brennan is there pushing it, and Nina showed up and encouraged it as well. Plus, Drew has to consider his next step, and he needs Martin Gray at his side in case he's charged with bribery. Drew's got to smooth that over. And of course he wants Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, to take the fall for shooting him. Drew bribing that judge just doesn't add up. It's the dumbest thing because had he bribed the judge for $1 million, that ruling would have gone in Willow's favor. Britt tries to make things right with her mom, Liesl. Britt feels terrible because she was so excited to see her mom. She's been thinking about her a lot, and for her mom to be so angry at her is just killing her. Jason is going to be busy trying to make amends with Britt. She made it clear on the plane coming over to Port Charles that she really dislikes the way he treated her, and she's not here for it. But since her mom is rejecting her, Britt may feel like she needs some sort of support network. Obviously, Nina's going to be there for her. It's not going to be easy, but I do think Jason won't stop trying until he convinces Britt to give him another chance. I do think he's going to have to set some serious boundaries with Carly though, to make this work, and he has never ever successfully done that on General Hospital. Monica's health is going to be worsening soon. Her death and her funeral stories are set for early fall. Jacinda Bracken, Paige Herschel, is trying to score paydays. Michael paid Jacinda to give him an alibi, but that doesn't mean she's not going to go ask Drew for money, or maybe Nina. Portia doesn't seem likely to budge, but Jacinda may press on the other people. She may even circle back around to Michael and demand more money from him because if he doesn't keep paying her, she doesn't have to keep saying that she was with him that night when we know he was right there in the rain. Very dodgy. Sunny's feeling pretty safe this week because Drew's shooting happens to be the one time that Sunny is actually not at the top of a suspect list. The PCP doesn't seem too worried about him right now. They're focused on other people. However, I wonder if Marco has the original info that his dad Sidwell cooked up that showed bribery from Sunny to the judge that he could turn over to the cops to thwart his dad's plans. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.